Alright guys, it's your cousin Dustin. Here we go. It is June 29th, 2026. We're going to hit the numbers. We're going to see what's going on. Probably read some articles, look at some stocks. Let's do it. Here we go. The Dow Jones is at 52,182.74. It's up 0.59% today. The S&P 500 is at 7,440.43. It's up 1.18% today. The Nasdaq's at 25,820.15. It's up 2.07% today. The Qs are at $724.08. They're up 2.49% today. Bitcoin is at $60,258 even. So it's up 1.17% today. Gold's at $4,035.40. It's down 0.09% today. Silver's at $58.96. It's up 0.56% today. Crude oil is at $70.23, down 0.73% today. And the VIX is at 17.65, down 4.13% today. Very nice. Very cool. Let's look at the heat map, guys. So on the heat map, we got some interesting stuff. We got some real interesting stuff here. Let's start with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is below $200 at $194.89. It's up 1.27% today. Broadcom is up 2.04% today. We're going to look at the electronic technology sector first. AMD is up 3.43% to $539.28. Now look at this. Some of these are moving though. What's this? Honeywell. Yeah, Honeywell's down 6.41%. to $227.71. Now look at these movers. We got Corning up 15.67% to $255.69. That's the big one. We got Western Digital. Western Digital's up 11.16% to $651.88. All right. And then we got STX, Seagate Technology Holdings, up 7.63%. These are big stocks, big moves, making some moves. Technology services, Google's up 4.82%, while Microsoft is down 1.18%, and Meta's up 2.24%. Meta's currently sitting at $562.60. Very interesting. Let's go over to retail trade. We've got Amazon. Amazon's up 3.2%. to $240.14, while Walmart is down Walmart is down 0.94%. Costco's down 0.62%. What's that? TJX Company's down 2.7%. Now look at Tesla. Tesla's up 8.46%. to $411.84. Very neat, very cool. And then we got producer manufacturers. Look at the big four of these here. Applied Materials is up 10.82% to $694.64. Caterpillar's up 3.58% to $1,033.19. The GE Vernova is up 5.49% to $1,102.51. Lam Research is up 8.39% to $410.91. Robinhood's at 101.83, up 3.18%. Interesting stuff. We'll look at the Russell. I bet some of them are moving. Alright, so this is the Russell 2000. These are small caps. We got Bloom Energy here, up 9.12%. My goodness. To 275.01. Vicor Corporation's up 12.19%. Let's find one that's up quite a bit. 10%. This one's up it's up 10.27%. This is Form Factor to $144.17. Here's one. Viasat up 23.79% today. And I guess that's what we're going to look at. Viasat, ticker symbol VSAT, up 23.79% today. In the after hours, it is down 0.34% to sit at $76.43. In the past 5 days, it's up 21.27%. In the past month, it's down 4.87%. Last 6 months, it's up 121.2%. Year to date, it's up 122.55%. On a 1 year chart, it is up 425.27%. And on a 5 year chart, it's up 57.67%. On a maximum chart, this goes back to December 6th, 1996. They're up 1,574.45%. All right. So here we go. I got a 52-week high of $89.79, a 52-week low of $14, a negative EPS of negative 25 cents, with 136.57 million shares outstanding, a market cap of $10.47 billion, and 7,000 employees. All right, here's the earnings. On May 28th, 2026, they reported they were predicted to get 32 cents and they got negative 2 cents. So a 106.22% miss. And they also missed on revenue by 2.03%. They were predicted to get $1.20 billion. They got $1.17 billion. Alright. Now look, they missed by 106% right here, but they beat by 228.48%, 250%. In Q1 of 2026, they beat by 1,800%. They are all over the place, my word. 400% beat in Q1 of 2025, preceded by a 163.16% miss, which was preceded by a 44.83% miss on EPS. Very interesting. Alright. So we go back to their overview. Read this. Viasat surged significantly over the past month, driven by major U.S. Space Force contracts and satellite deployment progress. Analysts project continued upward momentum as sentiment suggests optimism regarding the company's transition to positive free cash flow and a record high $4.1 billion backlog heading into the next quarter. The bullish view. Major U.S. Space Force contract wins. Viasat secured prime contracts from the U.S. Space Force for the Protected Tactical SATCOM Global Program. These awards involve building maneuverable mini GEO satellites, part of a broader series of defense contracts with approximately $437.7 million, reinforcing the company's strong position in the high-growth government satellite sector. Inflection to positive free cash flow. The company reported approximately $60 million in positive free cash flow for Q1 2026, marking a significant swing from a negative $149 million loss a year prior. Management expects this trend to accelerate in the second half of fiscal year 2026 as capital expenditures for the Viasat 3 constellation decrease. Expansion via strategic partnerships. Viasat recently partnered with TIVO to transform its global satellite reach into a streaming TV platform for aviation and consumer markets. This move, combined with double-digit growth in commercial aviation in-flight connectivity, diversifies revenue streams beyond traditional broadband services. Here's the bearish view. Persistence of net losses. Despite revenue growth, Viasat reported a net loss of approximately $56 million for Q1 2026, which widened with a $33 million loss in the prior year's period. Rising depreciation, amortization, and higher tax provisions continue to weigh on bottom-line profitability. High debt leverage and interest expense. The company maintains a net leverage ratio of approximately 3.6x trailing 12-month EBITDA. While management has prioritized debt reduction, including plans to repay a $300 million term loan. High interest expenses remain a drag on total net income during the current capital-intensive phase. Fixed broadband competitive pressures. Viasat continues to face revenue declines in its residential fixed broadband segment due to intense competition and capacity restraints. While aviation and defense segments are growing, these legacy service pressures limit the company's overall top-line growth to low single digits. Here's an article on Yahoo Finance. We'll read this article about them. This is by Weekson Lin, written earlier today at 6:18 p.m. It's like an hour ago. What happened? Shares of global satellite communications provider Viasat jumped 21.6% in the afternoon session after sentiment improved following news of a major acquisition in the satellite communications sector involving competitor Iridium. The stock moved as investors reacted to Rocket Lab's deal to acquire rival satellite operator Iridium. This acquisition highlights the fast-changing landscape in the satellite communications industry and raises questions about how Viasat will defend its market position. While such a deal could increase competitive pressure, the positive stock reaction suggests investors may see benefits in industry consolidation. What is the market telling us? Viasat shares are extremely volatile and have had 69 moves greater than 5% over the last year. But moves this big are rare even for Viasat, and indicate this news significantly impacted the market's perception of the business. The previous big move we wrote about was 18 days ago when the stock gained 12.4% on the news that the company announced it secured a major contract from the U.S. Space Force. The contract is part of the Protected Tactical Satcom Global PTSG program and involves building, launching, and operating the first satellite in a new fleet of small maneuverable geosynchronous Earth orbit satellites designed for military communications. The award is also covered associated ground infrastructure and 5 years of operational support. While the value of Viasat's specific award was not disclosed, the broader PTSG program has a ceiling value of $4 billion across all participating contractors. Investors viewed the long-term government partnership as a strong revenue driver, boosting confidence in the company's growth prospects. Viasat is up 100% since the beginning of the year, but at $75.28 per share, it is still trading 13.2% below its 52-week high of $86.69 from May 2026. From May 2026. Investors who bought $1,000 worth of Viasat shares 5 years ago would now be looking at an investment worth $1,506. One more thing, the $21 AI application stock. This is some other. Now we're getting into some other nonsense, but that was okay. Whatever. Let's do this. Let's look at their CEO. See who this is. Viasat CEO. Oh, look at this guy. All right, here we go. Right on to their website. Mark Dankberg, Chairman of the Board, Chief Executive Officer, and Co-Founder. Look at this guy. Dankberg. That's a cool name. This guy's got credentials, don't he? We'll read the first half here. Mark Dankberg is Chairman of the Board and Chief Executive Officer of Viasat. He co-founded the company in 1986. Under his leadership, Viasat has consistently been one of America's fastest growing technology companies and has been recognized multiple times by leading business and industry publications, including Businessweek, Fast Company, Forbes, Fortune, Defense News, Space News, and Washington Technology for its leadership. Mark is a leading expert in aerospace, defense, and satellite systems and participates in both national and international organizations involved in delivering, defining, and governing space systems and services, including the U.S. National Academy of Engineering, a part of the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine, the President's National Security Telecom Advisory Committee, as a commissioner-elect of the United Nations Broadband Commission for Sustainable Development, founding chairman of the Mobile Satellite Services Association, board of directors of the Global Satellite Operators Association. This guy's doing it, bro. He is globally recognized for leadership in defining, researching, and measuring safe, sustainable, and equitable access to scarce space, orbital, and spectrum resources, as well as technologies and regulations that support achieving the benefits of space integration into national infrastructure while preserving the space and Earth environment. He has co-authored and published research papers, has been an invited speaker on these and other topics in numerous technical, industry, and governance venues. Good grief. He's got a ton of freaking accolades here, this guy. You can see here. Alright. So, there he is. Pretty cool. Viasat. So guys, what do we think about Viasat? Ticker symbol VSAT. Let me know in the comments, guys. It's your cousin Dustin. Like and subscribe. Actually, let's look at the analysis of VSAT. So based on 8 analyst ratings over the past 3 months, we've got 7 buys and 1 hold. Of these 8 ratings in the last 3 months, offering 12-month guidance. Here we go. It's the highest one's $130. It's up 69.51% from here. The average one is $95.29. It's up 24.25% from here. And then the lowest one, what is that, $0? My man says $0. Down 33.5%. Is that what that? I don't know. Maybe it's no $51. I don't know why it's like off the edge of the thing here. That's crazy. $51. That guy's a hater. Whatever. But that's going to be enough for VSAT. Alright, like and subscribe. Thanks. We're going to look at the cryptos here. That's what we're going to do. Just the top 5. Alright, we've got Bitcoin sitting at number 1. It's at $60,000. $60,178.28 right now. Down to $60,173.21. Moving right now. In the last hour, it's down 0.16%. In the last 24 hours, it's up 0.79%. Claude is way less than a cent. It's, I don't know. You can see it there on the screen. It's way less than 1 cent. 0.0001003. Yeah. In the last hour, it's down 0.01%. In the last 24 hours, it's up over 99,000%, I guess, is what that means. Ethereum is at $1,609.05. In the last hour, it is down 0.21%. In the last 24 hours, it's up 2.21%. Solana is number 4. It's at $74.92. In the last hour, it is down 0.3%. In the last 24 hours, it's up 4.74%. XRP is number 5, and it's at $1.05. In the last hour, it's down 0.23%. In the last 24 hours, it's up 0.66%. Alright. We'll look at a few more of the Russells here. Just kind of see what's going on. I want to see some big movers, you know? What's this? Process Industries. HB Fuller Company is down 6.5% today to $59.14. Here's one. JetBlue Airways down 6.17% to $5.63. JetBlue. We'll look at JetBlue just for fun. JetBlue. Okay. Alright, JetBlue. We'll do like it's brief look here. I'll do a brief look here. I'm not going to go too in depth. JetBlue is down 6.17% in the last over the course of the day. It's up 0.54% in the after hours to sit at $5.66. In the past 5 days, it's down 1.23%. The past month, it's up 2.93%. The last 6 months is up 24.28%. Year to date, it's up 23.74%. On a 1-year chart, it's up 33.1%. On a 5-year chart, it's down 67.08%. And on a maximum chart going back to April 12th, 2002, JetBlue is down 57.76%. Ugh. No good. It's got a 52-week high of $6.50, 52-week low of $3.87, with a negative EPS of a negative $1.94. 19,000 employees, 372.02 million shares outstanding, and a market cap of $2.09 billion. Wow. Let's just look at their analysis. Based on 10 analysts giving stock ratings to JetBlue in the past 3 months, we got 1 buy, 7 holds, and 2 sells. But look at this. Based on 10 Wall Street analysts offering 12-month price targets for JetBlue in the last 3 months, the highest one's 42.1% up from here. It's $8. The average one is $5.59. That's down 0.71% from here. The lowest one's $3.50. That's down 37.83% from the current spot. JetBlue, no. Alright. Okay. That's enough. That's enough of you, JetBlue. It's quite enough. Look at this one. DigitalOcean Holdings. Up 7.6% today. Applied Optoelectronics up 10.62% to $150.10. Alright. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, crude oil still at $70.20. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen, guys. I feel like there's tension. Like at any moment, things could kind of pop off and send the stock market down quite a bit. But in those moments, what are you going to do, you know? Try to buy some stocks, I guess. That's enough for today, guys. It's your cousin Dustin. Like and subscribe. Thanks.